YouTube? And today we're here with Zamariana, my mother, Fontessa, and my brother, Zakel, and we're going to share with you what we're thankful for, and maybe there's something you can relate. This is kind of like a comfort video, or
comfort.
Yeah,
something that we're doing, something that we're trying, going into the new year. And we just want to, it is, what's today's date? Oh my God. It's the 26th. It's after Christmas. And we wanted to do a video going into the new year of what we're thankful for this year of 2021. It's definitely been challenging. I want to do some videos as well so you guys can get to know me personally.
And get to know us all
together. Yes, all together. The Three Musketeers. We want to... just share. That's what we want to do, and hopefully, someone can hear our story and our message that we would like to give, and we're able to, help somebody else as far as uplifting or showing that you have strength, or showing that you can do anything. You can reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? So, and it's definitely not an easy process. We have been through so much, so we just want to share what we are thankful for. And I will start that I am so thankful for. This year has been very trying. It's been very difficult. It's been eye-opening, and we're new to this. So if we look like we're just trying to gather things together, we didn't write anything down. I did explain to them that I want to do a video of what we're thankful for. We want to try to venture into this YouTube thing and, see where it goes for real.
So make sure, please, right now, if you can gather all your friends or all
subscribe.
The people like our videos and subscribe to our channel.
And so we have a channel together. It's Fontessa&Twins. And then they have their own separate channels, which we're going to put those in the link below as well, that you guys can subscribe to, and pretty much everything that we're doing. I'm sure they'll do things on their own, and you guys can just view our channels. Again, we are new to this, so bear with us. We are very, very new to this, and I'm not really a person who is in front of the camera, but I want to try something different, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a person who likes to stay in the background, stay to myself. I'm pretty quiet. I've been through a lot, and some things, majority of the things that I've been through, I'm not really proud of, the decisions that I made and everything. But that's who I am today. That's what made me who I am today. And so I am thankful for this year, for God's protecting us through this pandemic, and there's been so many changes that I've seen and heard with people, and I will definitely continue to pray for those people that just went through the struggle hard, you know what I mean, like through this pandemic. And God has definitely been a blessing. He's kept us safe. He's kept us healthy. He's watched over us. He's provided.
He's removing things from our life, and he's bringing healing. So we know that when we step into the new year, he's going to do a lot of amazing, wonderful things, because this year was about getting rid of that baggage.
Releasing.
Yes, release.
Yeah, so, and we've been going through together, you know what I mean? And my kids are my best friend. And I have a total of 8 kids, and we'll get into that, I'm sure, once I start sharing and storytelling. I want to do some different things on YouTube, just to
share of like what it's like to be a single mother.
Yeah, single mom. I'm a widow, and so I want to share a little bit in regards to that. But it's definitely been trying. It's been about 4 years since my husband has passed, and it was really difficult just because of where I came from. And so when I met him, it was just life-changing in such a great way. He's taught me a lot. He's taught my children a lot, and then that's their dad, So it's just been hard. But I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm here. That's all I can say. So that's what I'm thankful for, just for God's protection and watching over us and protecting us and providing. He's opened up doors and made a way when I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was going to provide. I didn't know exactly what to do. But we've made it, through those trying times, So we've always had something to eat. We never struggled for anything, and that was a fear of mine because, things are changing all over the world. And so, but God has been our protector and our provider, and I am thankful for that, and thankful for healing, getting time to know who I am, to understand exactly who I am. It's crazy that I'm almost 40 and I'm just getting to know myself, getting to know and love me more, and get closer to God and be a better mother than I've ever been. So that's what I'm thankful for, and I'm really looking forward to 2022, and just a new start, just a fresh. I want to continue to keep doing what we're doing, but we want to my message is to just, if you feel like you're struggling with anything, it could be goals that you're trying to meet. It could be things that you're trying to change within yourself. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't second guess it. That business opportunity or that thing that's been on your mind that you want to pursue, just do it. Go for it. Go for it, of course, with God first. You want to just go for it. Just do it. And so that's what we're going to go into the 2022. We're just going to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. We just gonna do it. We have so many things that we want to do, and together as a family and individually, and we just gonna do it. You can't get nothing done if you just sitting back wishing and wondering and contemplating. Just do it. Just go for it. Just do it. And I'm gonna be quiet and let them speak because that's what I'm thankful for.
Okay, so this year, I believe that I'm thankful for, one, release, and then two, learning new things and also learning myself and making self goals. Although I'm young, I'm only 15 years old, there has been a lot of change this year. So this year we came in like uncertain. We're staying in like a new place, and there has been people really trying us, all of us together, and I'm thankful for healing. God has healed me in an area that I didn't know I needed healing when He brought my real biological father back in our life. And I was really all over the place and emotional, but I didn't know why because I've never talked to this dude, And so it didn't end well for him, I guess. But I'm glad that I was healed in that area of my life, and that I was able to understand what kind of person he is and what kind of people that I need to avoid in my life too. But I'm also grateful that I've been learning myself and that I've been learning to have self-control. I've been learning to show love to others because me and my brother, we leave the house and we go to school, and there's so many things that you see out in the public when you're not under your parents' supervision. And I thank God that I'm a much better me. I used to be like those kids. I used to swear and cuss and thinking it was funny. I used to bring people down. I used to even, bring my brother down. But I think that I'm a lot of a changed person. I've made my own personal self goals that I want to achieve, along with, things that I want to become in the future. So it's kind of hard to trust God in the process because it's so uncertain, and I don't want to do that. I want what I want now. But my mom is a perfect example of what it's like to wait on Him. So when we get where God wants us to be, it's not that we're lucky. It's not that, oh, I got this. It's that we waited for this. We had to be patient for this. We had to go through trials and tribulations. There's times when my mom didn't even know that we were going to eat, especially this year, or she didn't know how we were going to get around. But I'm grateful that I have a mother like her, because there's a lot of children out here that are lost or don't have the loving that my mother has. We have like a personal relationship and we can go and talk to her. Not about everything. No children don't talk to their parents about everything, but certain things.
Not about everything. Not about everything. But my goal with my kids is to do it different than my mom and dad did. And I'm not bashing my parents at all, because when you become a parent, it does not come with a handbook. Unfortunately, it just does not come with a handbook. So you're gonna I'm talking about, I wouldn't even think all of the things that I've been through and the bad decisions that I made and the mistakes that I made. You wouldn't even think like, oh my goodness, you did all of that. And it's like, I mean, honestly, I did not know, and when you don't, and that's why I try to keep them so informational. I try to keep them close to me. And I know I need to kind of let go a little bit, and I'm trying to learn as they're getting older. But it gets hard because I don't want them to go down the road that I went down. I don't want them to do the things that I did. And so, and that's not bashing, again, any parent, you know what I mean? Because I'm talking about me specifically, and parenting doesn't come with a handbook. So I wanted to do it different with them. I wanted to try to understand them more. Let them have a voice on their own, and tell me how, as long as they're not disrespectful. Now, if they get disrespectful, that's when I'll stop the conversation, let them know where they went wrong, and then we can continue the conversation. But I think that you should let your child express themselves, you know what I mean? Not, just to be able to, from what I was raised, you wasn't allowed to say nothing. Express yourself. Don't tell me what you feeling. I don't care. You do what I tell you to do, how I tell you to do it. I'm going to bust you in your face. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? And I didn't have a relationship like with my parents. Like I wanted to be mommy's girl and daddy's girl. I didn't have that relationship. Again, this is not bashing my parents. My mother is no longer here. My dad is still here. We don't have a relationship. And that's something that, is a little hard for me. And I'm not, again, bashing my parents, because they did the best to their ability. But I love them so much. I love my parents so much. And I have an understanding to why my mom did certain things or why my mom acted a certain way, especially if you're in a toxic relationship. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of hard to kind of balance all of that. And when you're trying, my mom had 5 of us. We were never homeless. We may have not had anything, but we were never homeless. And I may have not had a great relationship with my mom, but I feel that she did the best that she could. She was a good mother, the best to her ability. And so, but I want to do it different. I always wanted to, I want them to know they can talk to me about anything. I want to be interested in the things that they want to do, their goals. It could be something they talk about today and they can forget it tomorrow, but you want to show interest. You want to be a part of what they're trying to venture on in life. You know what I mean? You want to be close to them. They are my best friends. So, and I pray that it always stays that way. And I know, again, they're getting older, and I get kind of worried, because they are my best friends, and it's like they're going to have their own lives, and I want them to experience their own things. But I want to, give them information and the tools that they need for when they're out here in this world. I didn't get none of that. My mom and dad never even talked to me about the birds and the bees. Like, I never had these conversations. My mom never hugged us and said she loved us. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have that relationship with my mom. So I definitely want to be different with my kids. And no, I'm not perfect at it at all. I make a lot of mistakes still. But, again, with us being Christians and keeping God first, God will lead you and guide you and talk to you, and he will definitely discipline you too if you're in the wrong. So, and I want to definitely do that as well. We have a church home. We have an awesome pastor, Pastor O.E. Keys. Okay, honey, let me tell you, Refuge Temple, he is the best teacher I know. And my pastor and his first lady and my church family, they are so the bomb. Like, I can't even... Listen, they are thebomb.com, a refuge temple. Okay, that's where we go. And so I just, they've kept us solid just with the teachings and going to church and showing, what I mean? Showing us love, like, and I'm saying this stuff for real, like genuine love, like people really care about you and really, I never experienced that. So it's kind of hard to accept, and I'm not going to cry. But they are super awesome. Like, I'm so serious, and I've never like really been in their face to kind of like tell them. They are so awesome. They're so loving. They give so much love. They help you. And you, when you are a person who's been damaged and stepped on and spit on, and everybody you've ever known has done you dirty, you kind of look at people with so much love like, nah, I'm not going to trust that. You know what I mean? But time and time again, any doubt that I had has that God is all that's been washed away. Like, they have showed us so much love and acceptance just for loving us for who we are, my flaws and all. And I'm all jacked up. Okay. So loving us for who we are and helping us to get closer to God. So I just wanted to say that, like, my pastor is the bomb.com. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But I wanted to go back on what I was saying about being a mom. You know, it's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. But I try my best to keep these two pulled close to me and share to them what I've learned along the way and what I see and things that are in the world and what they should and shouldn't do. Conversations I never had with my mom or my dad. You know, so when I got out there, when I got kicked out, you know, I made tremendous errors and mistakes and bad decisions. And I did all, listen, they seen this young, dumb girl and they was like, hey, we're going to take advantage of her. But I'm not blaming nothing on nobody. I take full responsibility and I sit in that. And I, you know, God has forgiven me for my mistakes, my bad decisions, my mess ups. So, you know, I've had to really I had to forgive myself. Let me just say that. I had to forgive myself because I beat myself up a lot, you know, and I get so much love from these two. Like, it's super amazing. It's just super amazing to have kids who are so respectful and love you. Are you okay? You need some tissue? You got a booger? Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, Kel. You want to talk? I'm going to shut up.
So, I thank God for you and Zamariana, because I feel like if it wasn't for you and Zamariana, I would not be in this position. I would not be in 2021 in a house with food. I feel like that I would be somewhere like out running on the streets or in a different mindset than I am now.
Yeah.
Because in a lifetime when, before my mom got married again, our dad, he left us, and so I always felt like I was the problem why he left, but I really still don't know that, and I just need to
take your time. Take your time.
I'm just learning from us. I just think my mom is Mariana, because if it wasn't for these two, this woman and this my sister that's going to be growing into a woman.
Twins. We're twins.
If it wasn't for them, I would not know what it's like to have peace, because they show me peace every day, even though they can be a little rocks sometimes. They show me what it's like just to stay calm.
Yeah.
A lot.
We're teaching you to have self-control.
Yeah.
We're teaching each other how to have self-control.
By getting on his nerves.
Listen, these kids be doing. Listen, now they're not. They're some good kids now, but kids be doing something. I be looking like.
You'll find out along the way in more of our videos that I don't know how to say this. He's like the quiet, peaceful, calm person, and I'm like the one.
Yeah, he balances us out.
Yeah.
Like we're like rah, we on it. Like yeah, and I'm very quiet, but I'm not quiet. I don't
She's
say a lot
when we get like in public or anything, because she doesn't know anyone, and she's like hardcore. And when you look at her, she's like intimidating.
What? Intimidating?
Yeah.
I'm hardcore. What does that mean?
So that's why I can say that it's a little bit. Don't take this wrong.
I'm not
it's
like talk.
Complicated living with her, but it's because she has such high standards for us. Like, she has expectations that she knows that we can reach. She wants better for ourselves, and she
Absolutely.
wants us to be better for ourselves. If I'm saying that correctly.
No, you're saying it correctly. We're going to just speak how we speak. You know,
I feel like Zamariana is just a lot to handle than you.
Oh, okay.
Why are you lying?
No, you are. But mommy has like, she can be extra sometimes, but you are like 4 times extra.
Woo!
Literally.
And you're like 4 times meaner than mommy. So
I'm not mean.
Yesterday he got mad at me because I took his nightlight.
Because I didn't want you to
Because I took his nightlight. Why you take his nightlight?
I was going in the bathroom to get a nightlight, and then he was like, "No, put those back. Come in my room and get my nightlight." And then gonna get mad when I get the nightlight.
Because I didn't want her to take it from the bathroom. Like, go to bed. Don't.
He said, "Go to bed." He said, "Go to bed." But yeah, we goofy too. Like I try to say I'm a really goofy person. I'm really seriously goofy and silly and clumsy and listen.
I'm a lot clumsier.
You know, we real goofy. I don't know if we could do pranks though, cause I don't know. Pranks, we play too much to do pranks. Like I would already know it's a prank, I think. Yeah. So, but yeah. I love these two. You know, I'm so thankful for just God just taking control. Like I'm so thankful for these 2 children. They love me so much and they're so awesome and they keep me level-headed. Man, we've been through a lot. Like a lot. Some things I just didn't think that I was going to make it out of. Like I really didn't. When my husband passed away, that was like the icing on the cake for me. Like I just didn't even know what I was going to do. I just didn't know, but I knew that I had to continue to be a mom and I had to do it better. That before he even came in our lives, you know, I knew that I had to do it better than I did before because I messed up, you know, and so you know, being in bad relationships and toxic relationships, and when you're a young girl out there looking for love, like in all the wrong places, like you run into a lot of bad things. So, you know, trying to look for love in a man, and all I needed was God. So it just, you know, God will send me what he want me to have, point blank, period. So it just, you know, I'm super thankful. I love God so much. He knows my heart. I'm not perfect at all. I continue to mess up daily. But every day you get up is a new day to try again.
And I'm also thankful that my mom is being an example of what it's like to love yourself as a young woman. And she's keeping me from certain things, even though I might get, you know, frustrated or I don't understand why she's doing those certain things. It's because I'm a young woman and she's trying to protect me and let me know that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to want love from someone else, but you can't just go running after it blindly. And loving yourself, you have to first, you know, love God. And God he gives us this infinite love. Like, it feels...
Facts.
Like, not anything that happens around you won't bother you. That's the kind of love that you feel, especially when we're at church or we're in the Holy Ghost. It feels so infinite. Like, nothing could go wrong.
So, this is one time when we were just at school. This is when, like, all this COVID was coming out and we had to do virtual in school. And so, when that came out, and we were just doing Bible study at the table, I don't remember what exactly I read. I just remember I read something, and then I was just feeling God. I was just feeling the Holy Ghost through the whole time while I was there. And it was wearing me down. It wasn't wearing me down. It was just making me feel
Overwhelmed.
Can you turn that off?
No.
We're gonna turn it off.
I forgot which one it is. I think it's this one. No. It is this.
Yes, that's it. It's slowing down.
No, it's not. It's going faster. You got it. Oh, is it slowing down?
It was slowing down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, all that air blowing on me. Y'all know I'm old now.
You keep the heat on like 80 degrees up in here.
I don't like heat though, but
I like the heat.
sometimes I need the heat because my bones be hurting.
It's slowing down.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so. I think it's stop blowing. We gonna let Kale talk because
He's quiet.
again, I'm quiet, but boy, if when you get me to start talking, you probably looking at me like, well, she shut up.
No, I like it when you talk because you're informational.
Yeah, she's like encyclopedia.
Really?
Yes.
Aww.
Why do you think I ask you about everything?
I didn't used to be encyclopedia. I mean, I don't know everything. I'm still learning too. But I didn't used to be encyclopedia. Some of the stuff I used to do, good gracious. Why somebody ain't just grab me and shake me like, girl, what is you doing?
I would have done that.
Like, girl, what is you doing? What in the world are you doing? But go ahead, son. We can kind of like talk too much, So Kel, they both just so intelligent and smart. So intelligent, just intelligent.
I want those pants.
You're not having these.
What else are you thankful for, babe?
A home.
Food.
A home.
Food.
Yeah, definitely food.
A home.
Stank.
Goku.
Yeah, we have a cat.
This girl, she's amazing, but she's annoying at the same time.
She's not annoying.
With me, she fights me, and then I don't know what she does with Zakale.
With me, she's just calm, chill.
Mm-hmm.
She can be slight annoying sometimes. Trying to get on my blinds. Like,
That's what cats do, So.
Ooh, can we introduce him to Goku?
Not today. We're doing
Oh yeah, we're gonna show you guys Goku later on.
Yeah, so. But that's what we wanted to share with you guys, what we're thankful for. It's so much that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for a job. I'm thankful for a roof over my head. God blessing me to pay the bills every month. I'm thankful for peace because I didn't always have peace. I was always in some type of, caught myself in some mess. Not because I'm a messy person, but just because I'm so, I was so blind to so many things, and I would always say yes instead of saying no. I say no more than anything now. No. Especially if it ain't right. That's the Holy Ghost talking to me. Like, if it ain't right, I'm not doing that. You're going out to clubs and hanging around a whole bunch of people. Everybody, I don't know. I can't do that. No, I can't hang. I understand that, you can be in an environment like that, but it just wouldn't be, I don't know. I know me. So I don't think that being in an environment like that would, be healthy or produce or help my walk in God. So I don't need to be around stuff like that. And I don't want to show my children nothing like that. You know what I mean? When you young, you think that stuff is popping, No. You look stupid.
Sometimes when saying no is the best way to go.
You say that again?
Saying no is the best way to go.
Saying no is the best way to go. What you laughing at, Moo?
Nothing.
What? Talk. This is what we on here for.
Today, you will find that focusing on more of what you have every day and waking up and not focusing on what you don't have, but what you do have and what you can do with what you have. It's all about how, it's not about what happens or what situation you're in, but it is all about your reaction towards it.
And I know how to stay in my lane.
Perspective.
Okay, I ain't in competition with nobody. God He gonna take us where He want us to go. He gonna show us what He want us to do. So and I'm not in competition with nobody.
The 3 Musketeers are a living testimony
Absolutely.
Of what it's like, 1, to wait on God, 2, to grow in God, and God is showing us patience and showing us that it's okay to be where we are at. It's okay to feel like you're underneath, but He's showing us that we're on top.
Things seem like it's moving slow and you're not getting where you want to be. I feel like I was kind of like a little weighed down, when my husband passed, and I just feel like I couldn't complete nothing and couldn't finish nothing, and the grieving process, and you can't tell someone how to grieve, and it is a process, and you can't say, hey, in 4 years you should be over it. I've had people talk to me like that, actually. You should be over it, and it's like, wait a minute. I can't even see how you would fix your mouth to say something like that to somebody who lost someone that they really love. Like, this man was the first man, I'm not lying, was the first man who loved me for real. I'm talking about flaws, all knew about I told him everything because I thought he would just run anyway. You know, like, girl, you've been through a lot. I'm out. This man said, yeah, right. When he met me, he said, I'm gonna make you my wife. I'm like, boy, please, I don't want no man. I just want a friend, you know, and no friends with benefits. I'm not talking about being loose and giving your body up. And no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about straight friends, talk, hang out. And I didn't even introduce him to my children, you know, yet. Because I didn't even, you know, we were just friends. We were just talking on the phone. And that man will forever have my heart. He's the first man, like, seriously, who has really, like, just seen what, you know, and just loved me for me. My goofiness, my dinginess, my flaws, my rage. Because, you know, when you get into a relationship, you don't want it to be like what you've been through before. And so I kind of let some of that spill over. But it had nothing to do with him. And he would comfort me. Most of all, he didn't judge me or snap back. We never argued. Never. We vowed when we got into a relationship that we would never have an argument and we would never go to bed angry at one another. And that man kept his word. I'm talking about never argued. No arguments, no loudness, no fighting, no calling me out my name, no disrespecting me. And I didn't have to tell him how to be a man. He already knew, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you young, you don't really know what a relationship is. And that's how I started off in a relationship. I didn't know what a relationship was. You know what I'm saying? When a man comes into your life, you know, and what you laughing at? What? Am I talking too much?
No,
okay, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm laughing at myself.
All right, you know, we'll go get into that. We're gonna get into that more. I don't know what she laughing at.
I'm laughing at myself.
She was more an actor. I could say she was probably more an actor when she recently met Pops. Because there was this one time when we were all just sitting down having a serious conversation, and then Mariana coming over here laughing and then start busting out crying. Like,
because he said if you laugh one more time, I'm going to slap you.
Daddy said that. We was his.
We're all sitting in the living room talking about something serious. I don't know.
And you was always playing.
I used to be a lot of work.
That's
but
okay.
Mommy said I did a 360 overnight because she was really ready to kick me out.
Oh, I was praying, honey. I was praying. Because, you know, I found myself almost doing to her what my mom did to me. And my mom kicked me out, okay? She kicked me on up out of there. At 14, she kicked me on up out of there. She said, hit the road, Jack. But I almost found myself 14, 15, 16. So I almost found myself doing that to her. You know, you kind of repeat cycles of things, you know, that you've been through in life, not knowing no better. So it's just like, and God kept talking to me like, no, I was trying to, like, she got to go. Like, I can't deal with this. Like, she was giving me a hard time, boy. I just didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what am I'm trying everything. I'm talking about I'm pulling everything out the bag. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nothing I was doing was working. And so, you know, I just kept praying. And one day it was like, today's the day. And I sat back and watched. It was nothing but God. So, but yeah, so, I was talking about Daddy and you just started laughing.
No, I was laughing because
you was laughing at that incident.
No,
I'm
so skinny. Look at this. You can see.
Girl,
what is this?
Mariana, that's how I was when I was your age. And they eat everything. I'm talking about everything. They eat like 10 times a day. But that's how, you know, I was really skinny. But as you get older, your weight's going to pick up. So
I hope I stay skinny.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having, you know.
No, because I want to be a model.
You could still be a model. You could still be a model, Moo. There's nothing wrong with that. But, girl, you look beautiful. You need to cut it out. You are beautiful. No, you are thebomb.com. You better stop playing.
Mommy, I know. I'm just laughing at myself.
You better stop playing. So, Yeah, I was talking about. I want to, but what I'm gonna have a lot of story times, and I'm just gonna upload it. It's gonna be story time with me, kind of just telling y'all a little bit more about me and some of the things that I've been through. You know, to help somebody else. You know, these young girls. All they need is love. Self-worth. Yeah, all they need is love. You know, they need to be focused on their future, not being in a relationship with no boy, because they're not a man.
Have more like.
And yeah, there's nothing wrong with love. There's nothing wrong with young love. I support it, but I'm only speaking from what I've been through, just my experience. I'm not speaking on nobody else's. I'm not, that's not what I'm doing. I'm speaking on solely what I've been through, So, what?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, solely what I've been through. Because you don't want to be I'm not being a spokesperson for it. I can't, I don't want to think I'm deterring them from love. But from my experience, it's just not young love. I think you should be focused on your future and your goals and the things you want to do in life, not a relationship. And definitely not having no baby at no young age. Absolutely
Unless
not.
That young love comes along and it's like the real person for you.
And to keep your virginity. And that's what keep your virginity. No, seriously, keep your virginity. That's in the word. You don't need. What in the world are you laughing at? What's so funny?
Nothing. Sorry.
I want to know what's funny. Tell me what's funny.
Nothing. Oh, why you say it like that?
Say like what?
Nothing, mommy. I'm listening.
To keep your virginity, because that's what it's saying. If I would have knew that, man, listen, I would have kept mine. Yes, we have these conversations. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed.
Like, what? So what's so funny? Do I look weird or something?
No, you don't, mommy. I'm just listening to what you're saying.
Why? Now you got Kale staring. What?
Nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna let these two talk.
So when we were talking about Pops, when Pops died, I actually felt like if I went back there, it would have changed me forever. Mm-hmm. Like literally, I wouldn't be the same person I was before. So that's why I chose not to go back there. But then now I regretted that I didn't, because I really didn't get to see him again when we were down there.
He's speaking about when it was time to pull the plug, and he didn't want to go back there. But you wouldn't want to see him like that. You want to remember him. He's a great man. And we are not going to get emotional on this video. But it's just something that we experienced. It was very, very difficult. I really want to share that the day of. Or just the experience and lead up to the day of. It was very, very hard. It wasn't easy at all.
Yeah, we're going to have these table talks more about young women, self-love, waking up in the morning, what you should start with. We're going to have little Bible games that we're going to be playing. It's just going to be different. So please share these videos with anybody you know. Like and subscribe to our channel, Fontessa&Twins. I'm thinking that we should name it the Three Musketeers.
No,
girl, ain't nobody naming that no Three Musketeers.
I think
girl.
It's a great name. I love nicknames.
Girl.
Fontessa&Twins.
And the twins.
No, I don't think it's the.
It is.
No, it's not.
Fontessa&Twins.
It's Fontessa.
I go by Promise Love. I really don't like Fontessa, but
yeah.
Did you hear me? Did you hear what I just said? I just said that out loud, and that don't even sound right. I love myself, but I always went by Promise Love because I wanted, people to promise love. Promise love. It's a little weird, but
it's her own inside.
Yeah, my inside meaning. Promise love. That's what everybody knew me as, Promise Love. And so, yeah. But we're gonna end this video. And I hope that you were able to, get a little laugh, hear a little something, comment, and subscribe. And we're new at this, so we're trying it. We're just gonna give it a try and see what happens. God knows our hearts, and we're gonna let it go. So, but this is who we are. We're gonna share a lot more with you. I mean, a lot more. We're talking about life, Yes, tons. Things that we like to do, share experience. Might have to invite you in one day on a painting session. And I don't really know how to paint, but I've discovered that I like to paint. With this time being in isolation, in a time of healing and being by myself, with my kids and things like that, I discovered I like to paint. So I've been doing that as therapeutic. I haven't done it lately.
Yes,
but
you have.
Yeah, I tried to. It's therapeutic. Yeah, yesterday I tried to do some painting, but it's been therapeutic for me to turn on some music, and just start going in the zone. And I started off with videos off the internet, just painting little stuff. We had little canvases. Now I done bought big canvases, huge canvases, and I just been doing whatever. And then, just making up stuff as I go. And I found out that I have a little touch. I couldn't repaint the painting over again though. Like if I paint it, I can't do it again. Like it's just coming out within, what's on my mind, where I'm at, and I just go, with the paintbrush. It's very therapeutic. I promise you, it's so therapeutic. I like painting. And listening to music and stuff. So we're going to end this video. I appreciate you guys for watching. Again, I hope that you got some laughs and that you're able to, understand where we're coming from in some type of way. And you're going to get to know us a little bit more. I want y'all to have a great day, a great Sunday, and we'll see you again soon.